problem of wokeness specifically, you mentioned that's like a mind virus and it's destructive. And why do you think wokeness is so destructive?
So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that. And we're making some progress.
Elon Musk is no stranger to controversy. Over the years, his opinions have left countless tongues wagging. From talking about life on Mars, developing pregnant female robots, and most recently, setting social media ablaze with comments on how he hates the woke culture. So I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that. But what's this woke mind virus that Musk describes as communism rebranded? Today's video focuses on Hollywood wokeism and why Musk hates it. On July 22nd, 2024, Elon Musk had a 2-hour interview with Dr. Jordan Peterson, a Canadian psychologist and conservative commentator on the program Daily Wire. It was in this interview that the SpaceX and Tesla CEO revealed an undying truth. My son Xavier is dead, killed by the woke mind virus. Hold on a minute, he's not talking about death literally here. Let's explain. Back in April 2022, Elon Musk's eldest son, Xavier, cut ties with his father after successfully undergoing a gender transition surgery from a male to a female. The 20-year-old transgender now bears the name Vivian Jenner Wilson, taking the surname of his mom. As a strong opponent of transgender ideology, Musk wasn't having it. But the most painful part of the story is that he was the one who gave the consent for the transition, although ignorantly. I was essentially tricked into signing documents for one of my older boys, Musk told Dr. Peterson in a sober tone. He shared how doctors and advocates had warned him that without transitioning, his son might face severe consequences, including suicide. This was really before I had any understanding of what was going on, and we had COVID going on, so there was a lot of confusion, and I was told Musk's child might commit suicide. Terrifying, isn't it? Suicide? Yes, that's what the doctors told Musk. And of course, no parent will want to go through such an experience or wish that for their kid. Well, in order to keep his child safe, Musk agreed to these demands, but looking back, he feels he was pressured into making a decision he didn't fully understand. So I was tricked into doing this, and it wasn't explained to me that puberty blockers are actually just sterilization drugs. Still in the interview, Musk went on to say something very heartbreaking. I lost my son, essentially. They call it dead naming for a reason. The reason they call it dead naming is because your son is dead, he added. Well, that is more than enough motivation for him to fight against the woke mind virus. I vowed to destroy the woke mind virus after that, and we're making some progress. After a rather tragic experience in his family, Musk set out to tackle wokeism like never before. In fact, he even fired some of his employees who stood for the woke mind ideology and described wokeism as a threat to freedom of speech. Those are two aspects of the woke mind virus that I think are very dangerous. One is that it's often anti-meritocratic. You can't question things, even the questioning is bad. But Musk's criticism of the woke culture didn't just begin after his son's transition dilemma. Back in December 2021, Elon Musk publicly spoke against the idea in an interview with conservative outlet The Babylon Bee, where he described it as a world without humor and arguably one of the greatest threats to modern civilization. Musk genuinely believes that woke culture, particularly its push for gender-affirming care for kids, took his child away from him. More so, it was demeaning for a person of Musk's caliber who prides himself on being logical and ahead of the curve to get caught off guard like that. So, what exactly is this woke mind virus? Well, you can simply describe it as cancel culture. And according to Musk, the woke mind virus is like an idea that spreads like a disease all over media and politics. He added that the idea warps the way people think and gives them a shield to be mean and cruel while pretending to be virtuous. Musk truly believes woke culture is tearing society apart, making it difficult for people to have honest conversations without fear of getting attacked or cancelled. To him, wokeism is not only a threat to free speech, but to innovation as well, and even family relationships, particularly his own experience with his son. More than just talking, Musk has also been doing a lot to destroy woke mind virus. It started when he purchased Twitter back in 2022 for a whopping $44 billion. He pronounced that freedom of speech will be a major characteristic of the platform, and even went ahead to change its name from Twitter to X. Musk understood that for the woke mind virus to fully spread, it would need to suppress any opposing viewpoints, and as such, he tackled it head-on by letting netizens express their opinions without fear of getting censored or banned. So by buying Twitter, Musk gave himself a major platform to push back against the woke mind virus, thereby protecting free speech no matter the consequences. He revealed in an interview with Joe Rogan that he believed Twitter was being used by left-wing politicians for suppressing people. Though some celebrities and politicians have criticized Musk for his radical reforms on Twitter, he still stands firm in his belief that free speech is essential for a healthy society. He argues that the only way to truly fight wokeism is by encouraging open debates and conversations, something he believes cancel culture and political correctness are actively trying to suppress. But probably the most audacious move Elon Musk has made is taking the battle into Hollywood. How? Musk maintains a strong stance on comedy, claiming that comedy shows have now been infected by the woke mind virus and have lost their edge because they are afraid to poke fun at political absurdities or challenge certain societal ideas. He had always believed that comedy is a means to question societal norms and push boundaries, but however noted that prominent American comedians like Dave Chappelle are now being attacked for making jokes that don't align with woke ideals. Musk also finds it ironic that people in Hollywood now see him as conservative, when in his view, he hasn't changed. Musk stated, "I'm the same person I was, but Hollywood has gone so far that it seems like I've shifted right when really I haven't." Despite criticisms from several Hollywood stars on his purchase of Twitter, Musk still remains undaunted in his fight against wokeism, labeling Hollywood celebs as deceitful and dishonest. A 2023 tweet saw Musk hitting back at them for being part of the people that don't practice things they preach or talk about in their personal lives. He said they seem compelled to conform to popular political views rather than speak their truth for fear of being cancelled. But being a man of action, Musk has used his influence and money to fight against what he sees as a global threat and is not showing any signs of giving up. Will he win the war? Well, we don't know for now, but surely we will always hear from him in future. So, what do you think about Elon Musk's stand on wokeism in Hollywood? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section, and if you liked this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching.
Two of the aspects of the woke mind virus that I think are very dangerous is that it's often anti-meritocratic. You can't question things. Even the questioning is bad.
Twitter is to be, I would call it the least untruthful place on the internet. Like we should acknowledge that there will be things that are untrue on the platform, but we'd like to be the least untrue.
Yes. Well, in order for the virus to propagate, it must suppress opposing viewpoints. So.
Because it doesn't stand up to scrutiny.
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, you've felt and he was quoted on the front page of the New York Times as saying, there are 8 billion people on the world, but it would be better if there were none.